Let me tell you all about it here in just a second. But first, let's put a quick shout out to www.noblegoldinvestments.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. Reign in wealth like King Charles with a gold IRA from Noble Gold Investments. Just as King Charles, his magnificent golden crown symbolizes his wealth and power, a gold IRA can fortify your own financial kingdom. Imagine the confidence that comes from a retirement backed by a tangible, proven asset, gold, and assets that's not at the mercy of unpredictable stock market swings. A crown may not be included, but isn't a future free of financial stress worthy of a throne? Like royalty, enjoy the luxury of choice. You can choose gold or silver, platinum or palladium. The realm is yours to command. Fend off those concerns about economic downturns and let your wealth thrive with the timeless security of precious metals. This month, they're going to give away a 1/4 of an ounce. It's not this one, because it's a 1/4 of an ounce gold coin like this, except it is the first ever issued King Charles III image on, and it will be yours for you to keep, a collector's item, and it's 1/4 of an ounce of gold. You'll get it if you set up a gold IRA or roll over your 401k of $50,000 or higher. A lot of you have that in your retirement funds. This could be a way to protect it. People are saying they're tired of losing their inheritance, or not inheritance, they're losing their retirement funds because of the erosion, because of the downturns in the market. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Go to www.noblegoldinvestments.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. Or pick up the phone and call them at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you there.
According to statements made by 4 whistleblowers during investigations, they were involved in a covert program led by the United States government aimed at reconstructing crashed unidentified flying objects, also known as UFOs. Now, this startling disclosure was made by Christopher Mellon, a former high-ranking intelligence official in the United States, who has urged global leaders to finally disclose information about unexplained retrieved wreckage, the Daily Star has reported. As the ex-Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence under Presidents Bill Clinton and George W. Bush, Mellon revealed that he has received reports regarding a government initiative involving the, quote, reverse engineering of UFOs. Mellon further disclosed that he personally referred these 4 witnesses to the All-Domain Anomaly Research Office, also known as the AARO, within the Defense Department. Now, the AARO is currently investigating approximately 800 reported encounters between the military personnel and UFOs. Each of the whistleblowers claims to possess knowledge about a classified program that focuses on the examination and exploitation of materials obtained from extraterrestrial crafts. Officials announced on Sunday that a train derailment in India, which resulted in the tragic deaths of nearly 300 individuals and left hundreds injured, was caused by an electronic signaling system error. This error led to a train switching tracks incorrectly and colliding with a freight train in the eastern state of Odisha. The collision caused a catastrophic pileup involving a second passenger train. Rescue and recovery efforts were underway as authorities worked to clear the wreckage of the 2 derailed passenger trains in the Balasore district, CBS News has reported. Now, this rail accident is one of the deadliest India has experienced in decades. On Sunday, an official statement from the Odisha government revised the death toll to 275, while over 850 individuals were reported injured as of Saturday evening. The Indian Army, along with the police, the National Disaster Response Force, and other rescue teams, collaborated to search for survivors. Now, the chief of Odisha's fire services expressed limited optimism about finding survivors alive, stating, quote, we are not very hopeful of rescuing anyone alive. Distressing footage from the accident site depicted bodies lined up along the train tracks while injured survivors were transported to hospitals. The chief secretary of Odisha mentioned that over 200 ambulances were deployed during this time. According to two sources familiar with the matter, attorneys representing former President Donald Trump, namely John Raleigh, James Trusty, and Lindsey Halligan, held a meeting with special counsel Jack Smith and federal prosecutors at the Justice Department on Monday at approximately 10 a.m. local time. The meeting occurred several weeks after Trump's legal team had requested a discussion with top federal law enforcement officials, CBS News has reported. After spending just under 2 hours inside the main Justice building, the attorneys for the former U.S. president chose not to comment on the details of the meeting as they departed. CBS News cameras captured Trump's legal team entering the Justice Department, although they did not make any statements upon their arrival. Notably, the U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland did not participate in the meeting. This is according to a source knowledgeable about the interaction between the three attorneys and the department. Sources familiar with the investigation revealed that Trump's legal team has expressed frustration with the handling of attorney-client matters by Justice Department officials in recent months. During Monday's meeting, the attorneys are expected to address these concerns, particularly in relation to prosecutors discussing related issues in the presence of the grand jury, as reported by CBS News. Now, earlier this year, a federal judge ruled that Trump's attorney must provide testimony before a federal grand jury in Washington, D.C. The grand jury is investigating the former president's retention of documents containing classified markings.